So this is day 7 of the videos that I'm making to help raise awareness and understanding of PTSD, and today I'm looking at changes in reactivity, which in terms of PTSD is where people respond differently now to how they used to respond to events before the traumatic incident. And that can include changes in sleep, where people find it much harder to get to sleep or to stay asleep. It can involve changes in concentration, where they find it very difficult to concentrate. And a lot of it is around being kind of on high alert. It's called hypervigilance, where you are always on the lookout for danger all the time and on high alert for where is the danger. You're kind of assuming a threat is there, and so your mind is trying to find the threat. People can also have a much lower startle threshold, where it takes a lot less for them to react with being startled when something happens. Things that before they wouldn't jump at, they now will be very startled about. And people can also respond much more quickly to incidents, and often with irritability or aggression or anxiety. And this is all about that sense of being locked into threat mode, where there's that sense that the world isn't safe, and so there's always that being on the lookout for danger. And then if we think about that, we're always on the lookout for danger, it's going to be hard to concentrate, because rather than focusing on what's going on, part of your mind is going, where's the threat? And if we think about sleep, part of your mind is going, but it's not very safe to sleep. And especially if you're also getting nightmares, there's that double whammy of, actually when you do sleep, it can be quite distressing in itself. So there's a double, it's not safe to threat, it's not safe to threat, it's not safe to sleep. And when I sleep, it's really unpleasant. So hypervigilance is about being on full alert all the time, which is really tiring. And we all of us have an inner sentry that's kind of on the lookout for danger, but for most of us it's kind of set fairly like, oh yeah, no, that's all right. Whereas there's if someone's had this post-traumatic stress response, then actually their mind is saying, there is a danger, I have to find it. Whereas for a lot of the rest of us, we're going, is there a danger? We're on the lookout for it, rather than set at, there is a danger, and so I am now looking to find it. And that's a very different place to be in, which would help explain why people react the way they do, why they start more quickly, why they're more aggressive, because they're looking for that threat, and then their fight or flight system will kick in, which I'll talk about a little bit more further down the line. So that's changes to reactivity. Tomorrow I'm going to talk a little bit about changes to mood and emotions and thought patterns. So I'll see you tomorrow.